In this activity, we'll be looking at the general form of linear equation. Now, we have already seen that the slope-intercept form of linear equation is given by y equals mx plus c, where m is the slope and c is the y-intercept. Now, what is this general form? The general form kind of looks like this: ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a is the coefficient of x, b is the coefficient of y, and c out here, it is not the y-intercept. All right. So let's clear this up, and let me bring on 3 sliders. All right. So we'll go to the slider. We'll name. Okay, it's already a. Let's give it minus 10 to maximum of 10, and we'll give it an increment of 1. We'll give another slider, minus 10 to 10 again, and again increment by 1. This slider is named b. Right, as you can see, it works. And finally, a slider c, minus 10 to plus 10, again with an increment of 1. Right. Let me arrange these 3 sliders over here. All right. Now going back to this text box, let me write ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Right? As you can see, the value of a, b, and c are 1, 1, and 1 respectively. So therefore, we are getting the line is 1x plus 1y plus 1 equal to 0. If we change the value of a, right, you can see the equation also changes. Over here, yeah. And if you change c, you see that the intercepts are changing. Right? Now, let me write down the general form of linear equation again. Ax plus by plus c equal to 0. If I rearrange this equation into the slope-intercept form, it will look like by equals minus ax minus c, and y would be equal to negative a upon bx minus c upon b. Right? So you can see that the slope in this case is minus a upon b, while the y-intercept is minus c upon b. If you compare it with y equal to mx plus c, of course. Right? Now let's figure out what is a upon b. Right? Minus a upon b. Minus a upon b. Minus a upon b is negative 1 out here, and let's figure out what is minus c upon b. It is also negative 1. Right? Now, if I actually check what is the slope of this red line, you should get negative 1. And if I check the special points by clicking on this button, you'll see that the y-intercept, show the coordinate, it will have the coordinate of 0, minus 1, indicating that the y-intercept is negative 1. Right? Now, if I change this slider, check this slider out, check the value of d, and check the value of e. D is the slope, E is the y-intercept, and this d and e should be consistent with the slope given out here, m equal to minus 1 with d, and this y coordinate of b. All right. If you see that I have taken a to be equal to 3 and b to be equal to minus 2. can see that the slope is negative 1.5. And you can see out here, when you do d equal to minus a upon b, you'll also get this to be minus 1.5. Let's look at the y-intercept. Y-intercept is 0, 0.5. So e out here, which is minus c upon b, as we say, it's the y-intercept, is also 0.5. As I increase c or decrease c, you can see the y-intercept is changing here. It is y-intercept is 0, 3. So 3 is the y-intercept. You can see it is out here. All right. So this is how the general form works. You can rearrange it to the slope-intercept form and figure out the slope and y-intercept, or you can use a thumb rule, right? So if the general form is given as ax plus by plus c equal to 0, you can directly say that slope is equal to negative of the coefficient of x divided by the coefficient of y. So let me take a line. Let me just randomly put a line. 4x equal to 5y plus 3. Right? Now I have written here 4x equal to 5y plus 3. On rearranging this equation, we'll get 4x minus 5y minus 3 equals 0. And the slope would be equal to negative coefficient of x divided by coefficient of y is 5. So I should get the slope to be 4 upon 5. Right? Now let's check the slope of this line. So I'll go to this tool button again. Check the slope. And let me bring it. Okay, slope is 0.8. Now let's see what is 4 upon 5. 4 upon 5 should also give you 0.8. Right? And to figure out the y-intercept, you can simply use the definition of y-intercept. It's the value of y when x is equal to 0. So over here, if you put x equal to 0, we'll basically get 0 equals 5y plus 3, which implies y to be equal to minus 3 upon 5. Right? Let's look at the special points of this line. For d, let's show the value. Okay, it's coming out to be minus 0.06. Right? Now, minus 0.6, 0.6. Let's see what is negative 3 upon 5. It should also come out to be the same. Right? So this was all about the general form of linear equation and how to calculate the slope and the y-intercept from it.